Hey, y'all, picture this. A rundown street in Willow Creek, where folks keep their heads down and whispers carry more weight than truth. That's where Marcus Kane lives blind, keeps to himself, always with that black cap pulled low and a walking stick tapping out his path. Most folks see him and think, easy Mark, but oh man, they don't know the half of it. Marcus, see, he's got this way of hearing the world like it's all crystal clear in his head, every footstep, every breath, like he's got sonar or something. Back in the day, Marcus was no ordinary guy. They called him Shadowblade in the Special Forces, a guy who could slip through a war zone like a ghost, taking out targets before they even knew he was there. Lost his sight in a firefight overseas, but that didn't dull his edge. He moved to Willow Creek for peace, but peace don't come easy in a place like this. There's this kid, Trey Dawson, barely 19, strutting around like he owns the block. Him and his crew bunch of wannabe tough guys start messing with Marcus, tossing beer cans at his stoop, scrawling sightless loser across his garage in neon paint. Neighborhood just watches, too scared or too tired to care. I'm sitting there one morning, sipping coffee on my porch, when I see Trey and his boys circling Marcus as he walks home from the corner store. Yo, Ray Charles, what's in the bag? Got any cash for us? Trey's got this smirk, thinking he's untouchable. Marcus doesn't flinch, just keeps walking, stick tapping steady, but I swear I see his shoulders tense, like a coiled spring. Leave it, kid, he says, voice low, calm, but there's something in Itzamething that makes Trey's laugh falter for a split second. Things get uglier fast. One night, I hear glass shatter. Turns out Trey's crew broke into Marcus's place, looking for something to pawn. They don't find much, just a locked box with a bronze star and a faded photo of Marcus with his old unit, grinning in the desert sun. That's when Trey's cousin, Nate, starts to hesitate. He's in deep with Trey, but he's not dumb. Feels something's off, like they're poking a sleeping bear. Meanwhile, Marcus is out here playing chess, not checkers. He starts setting traps, fishing line, and bells rigged around his windows. Nothing to hurt, just to spook. One of Trey's boys, some kid named Corey, trips one at 2 a.m. and bolts when a note pinned to the wall reads, "I hear you." Freaky, right? The real showdown comes at the Willow Creek block party. Picture tables piled with ribs and cornbread, music thumping, kids running wild. Marcus is there, chatting with Sarah, the local librarian who's got his back. Trey sees his shot, shoves Marcus hard in front of everyone, yelling, "What's a blind guy gonna do, huh?" Phones come out, people freeze, and I'm thinking, here we go. But Marcus just gets up, dusts himself off, and walks over to a crying kid nearby. "Hey, buddy, you got a smile for me?" But it's a good one. Kid giggles, crowd exhales, and Trey's left looking like a fool. That's when I knew this wasn't just about Marcus holding back. He was choosing his moment. Word spreads, and Trey's pride takes a hit. He's not just some punk now, he's humiliated. So he calls in a heavy hitter, some dude named Vince, mid-20s, with a rap sheet longer than a CVS receipt. Vince doesn't play, shows up with a couple goons, packing heat, ready to burn down the community center where Marcus teaches self-defense to kids. Nate overhears, tips off Marcus, who's already 3 steps ahead. That night, Marcus is in the center, moving like a shadow, rigging lights to blind, sprinklers to douse with foam. When Vince lights a Molotov, Marcus flips a switch, bam, lights flare, foam sprays, and Vince is on the ground, gasping, before he knows what hit him. Marcus doesn't throw a punch, just zip ties the guy and waits for the cops. "Trey?" He runs, but Nate steps up, blocks him, says, "It's over, man." Sirens wail, and just like that, the neighborhood sees Marcus for who he is. After that, Willow Creek changes. Folks start looking out for each other, painting over graffiti, fixing broken windows. Marcus's classes at the center explode, kids and parents alike learning not just how to fight, but when to hold back. Nate's there every day, helping teach, proving he's more than Trey's shadow. Even Trey, out of juvie, shows up one day, head down, asking to paint walls as penance. Marcus just nods, hands him a brush. They don't talk much, but you can feel Itzamething shifting. Cut to a sunny afternoon, months later. The center's got a new sign, Kane House, Strength in Silence. There's a mural out back, a silhouette of Marcus, cane in hand, facing a storm, with kids standing tall behind him. I'm watching from my porch, And I see Marcus pause, run his fingers over that mural, a small smile breaking through. He's not just the guy who stopped a fire or took down a thug. He's the guy who showed us what strength really looks like, not loud, not flashy, but steady, quiet, like a river carving stone. So what do you think? Was Marcus right to play it cool for so long? Or should he have shut Trey down sooner? Ever known someone whose silence spoke louder than words? Drop a comment. Let's talk, cause I bet we've all got a story like this somewhere in our neighborhood.